Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last video, we finished off almost the Forbidden Oasis. We actually found out finally where our shards are meant to go. We got a bunch of spirit resistance, we got some cool new gear, etc, etc. And there's, as per usual, absolutely nothing new to do here. So we're going to do our war table nice and quickly, get some lovely stuff, and then, pretty excitingly I think, we are going to head to another brand new region. We are going to head
Inquisitor
to Crest something. What's it called? Crestwood. We're going to go to Crestwood to meet with Hawk, of course the protagonist of the last game. So
at your service.
Pretty interesting stuff. And of course it's a brand new area, which is always very exciting. We got through the Oasis pretty quickly. So, Hawk has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Wardens' plans. Oh no, we're gonna go find Loghain, aren't we? Interesting. No one has travelled to or from Crestwood since the breach. Leliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. Here we go. Hawk's warden friend is somewhere here, disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good, be careful on the road. Lots of undead. People here need your help. Explain more once you're here. Let's go and check it out. Now we did get a glimpse of Crestwood from Sarah's mission, and it looked like, yeah, I mean, it looks quite similar to the Fallow Mire. I would be surprised if they're not near each other. Well, they are, aren't they? We'll see on the world map. Either way, here we go. Hey, Harden.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
I'm sure it's nothing the Inquisition can't handle.
Careful, your worship. That optimism might be catching.
Are things that bad?
Whoa.
Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Oh, I can float with Harding. I love that. Can I float with Harding? Would Josephine be sad? I'm going to float with Harding, screw it.
I wish we could get better acquainted, Harding, when the dead aren't rising around us, perhaps.
The world would crumble to dust before you ran out of ills to fight. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
I'll just float with everyone who I'm mildly attracted to. That'd be good. Okay, so let's grab ourselves a mission, hopefully, for Crestwood, because I'm tired of looking at this bloody Venatori one. Rifts, that's only 2 camps. Yeah, it's not a big area. The number of camps tends to be how I realise. That's pretty cool, though. Tends to be how I figure out how many people are in the area. How big the area?
Inquisitor.
No.
For you.
I'm not doing those missions anymore. It's for 1 power. Oh, but what if it's not for 1 power? What if it's for something else this time?
This might interest you, sir.
You just don't know.
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
You have to do it at least once. Just at least once to find out. Oh, that's the Oasis one. Okay, we'll do that as well. And then never again. And this one, yeah, again, it's just 1 power, you know. And now she's gonna be like, yeah, hey, why do you want to do this mission for me? I'm like, no, I don't want to. Why would anyone need this much power? I can't. I'm trying to see the situation which you would rather get your power via this mechanism. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's madness. Madness, I tell you.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
You mean aside from wearing all your armor and wading in?
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Oh, it's iron. We're in a new area. Okay, I don't care about the iron though. We're in a new area though, so we've got to keep an eye out for the fresh new resources. Fresh boom bat. Want to touch it? Spindleweed and onyx. Spindleweed. 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 I'm seeing a theme here. Can anyone else pick up on the theme? That is cool though. It definitely is Fallow Mire adjacent, right? Because the moon was gigantic in the Fallow Mire. But I get the feeling this place is a little bit more built up, more of a hamlet, maybe. Also, hamlet's a great word. More of a hamlet though. Excuse me. I'm gonna be a little quiet tonight. I need to keep quiet to not disturb the household, as it were. Which is fine. That's okay. I'm not a loud person. But it is something I'm quite excited to change up when I move as well. Oh, this feels sneaky. Let's go this way. Never mind the way you're meant to go. That's for nerds. This feels off the track a little bit, which is cool. Well, it'll be nice to be able to, you know, load up a game at midnight and just yell like a lunatic. It would be nice to have a studio. God, I cannot wait to have a studio. Isn't that ridiculous? I've never had one. Isn't that utterly stupid? I was just, so tomorrow, as I mentioned in the last video, tomorrow I'm going into the office for the very first time, right? And I had to think back. It's been 15 years since that game station job. 15 years since I worked for another human being other than myself. 15 years. I'm going to fall apart tomorrow. I'm just not going to work. I'm just going to die. Cool. Astrarium. Let's check it out. Yeah, I'll stop talking about myself now. It's a big day. Oh, this looks easy. Inverted commas. Let me just... what I tend to do to start is just pick a point and work from there. No, that doesn't work. Does that work? No. No. It's that little middle bit in the top left. I think it's meant to be a bird. If you look at where the bird's head would be, it's that little top left bit that's a bit awkward, you know? No. Got it. You just have to do that a little bit, okay? The problem is I just said I got it, and I'm pretty sure I've forgotten what I said. No, that's not it. I've actually forgotten. Oh, that works as well, though. Okay, so I need the top bit. Isn't that one? I think if I just go... Wait, what was I going to do? Bear with me, folks. Sorry. Yeah, that works. Okay, we go... No, we start there. It's an owl. Called Shadow in the common parlance, likely due to the ancient association of the constellation Tenebrium with Lusacan, the old god of darkness and the night. It is odd, however, that the depiction for this constellation has always been an owl and not a dragon, even in the Da Vinci texts. This lends credence to the widely held belief that Tenebrium was a name meant to supplant an older elven association, perhaps with the elven god Falondin, sometimes represented in tales as a giant owl. There is, of course, another explanation. Owls are nocturnal hunters, and among earlier peoples, were considered terrifying omens of loss. They still are. The number of cryptids that are owls is ridiculous. What is it? Oh, these are undead in the water. Well, they've disappeared from me. That's okay. I claim this hut in the name of the Inquisition. The stink of carrion fills the air around them. That's promising. Okay, what's in the hut? Do we want to see... Oh, well, there's just lots of dead people in the hut. Should I... Ooh. Should I be looting from the corpses? I think that's trying to bait me in, you know? Yeah. Well, that nearly killed me. I think I've never seen that before. Let me try again. I think I can get it if I'm very careful. And it's nothing. Oh, assassin weapon. What the hell is that? I'm glad we went for that. I just, like, the only reason I went for it is because I died the first time. So I was like, well, you've kind of challenged me now. Now I have to manage it, you know. How dare you, cheeky little blighter. Okay, that was cool. I'd like to go right if I could. Can I get around there? Seems unlikely. However... No, okay, let's go back up. What is that on the hill? That looks fadey to me. Fadey and shady. This terror time. I hope some of you, I hope at least one of you out there has, upon my suggestion, gone and watched Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Just one of you. That was the only number I would need to make me happy. Just one of you. And then you'll come around and tell me it's rubbish. Because it might well be. I can't really suggest otherwise. It's so long since I've seen it. It might be terrible. Sometimes the game shows me things. It's like, yeah, come here, come on, come up here and loot this. And then I get there. It's like, actually, fuck you. Got you. I've been rused. Trying to go right. I don't want to go all the way back. Go all the way back, but I don't want to go all the way back. And it's terror time again. It's a bob. It's a bob. A bop? It's a bop. It's been another very long day, folks. The problem is, you know what it's like when you've got something to do in the afternoon. Let's say you wake up at 8 AM, okay? That's relatively normal, right? Maybe a bit late for some people, but let's say you wake up at 8 AM, right? And you have a flight at 1 PM, yeah? Those first 6 hours of your day are pointless. You can't do anything. It's impossible. It's just not how the brain works. If there's something in the afternoon happening, everything before that is a write-off, essentially. At least that in my experience, anyway. And I'm going into the office tomorrow at 1:30. So I'm a bit like...
I'll go back to the village, miss. These roads aren't...
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Hello. Can you stay and help?
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Oh.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
Looking for another warden. Sir Loghain. He's wanted for questioning. If you see him, I'd keep your distance.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. Make her willing, Loghain will lay down his arms when we meet. I've no wish to fight the man.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Loghain's an interesting character because
Are you sure we can't help the village?
if you pick...
Our orders are clear.
Did we... Wait.
We return to
Wait. Wait. Did Loghain survive Dragon Age Origins? Wait, no, we killed... Wait. Didn't we kill Loghain? I don't think the game has picked up on my Dragon Age Origins save file very well. I'll say that much. Because we've had two references... I think it's ignored my Origins. Because it's both mentioned that,
Or some of the best liars I've
yeah,
ever
Loghain
seen.
should be dead.
No, you're right. They're probably clueless.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
Wait, what happens if you kill Loghain, though? Like, how does this mission work? Either way, I'm a little learned. And also, if you remember... Oh, cool. If you remember, we had a thing recently where... Well, not recently anymore, but they referred to the hero of Ferelden as a male. And obviously, our hero Ferelden was female. So I think the game has not... It's clearly taken my Dragon Age 2 stuff. I think, anyway. But it doesn't seem to have picked up on anything I did in Dragon Age Origins. Which is a real shame. Because Loghain should be dead. I'm pretty sure we chopped off Loghain's head. I vividly remember seeing his daughter covered in his blood. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but that's what I remember. That's really disappointing, actually. On the plus side, I imported. I should have checked what options were being imported. I just assumed the game was doing it correctly.
One less to worry about.
On the plus side, I know for a fact that Veilguard, which is, you know, why we're playing this game in the first place.
About the Ferelden people. They're resilient. You'd almost have to be living here.
One thing I do know about Veilguard, which, as I say, is why we're playing this. I kind of wanted to play through all the games ready for Veilguard. This is obviously much further than I've ever been in Inquisition at this point, by miles. I know that Veilguard does not have, maybe because of the distance between the games, right? It's been 10 years now since Inquisition came out. But Veilguard does not have a save import option. I'm really annoyed by that, though. So when it comes to Veilguard, I think what you do is you just kind of like pick... Oh, let's just go to the Bloody Mayor. You kind of like pick choices at the start that you then base your game around. So hopefully we can kind of sort that out. We can do something at least. I'm going to be annoyed by that all day. I don't think I can change it mid-playthrough either. Because imagine if I went back now and edited it to say Logain's dead. And we're here on a quest to find Logain. How's that going to work out? I do need to double check he's dead. But the fact that they've already referred to my hero as a man would suggest it hasn't worked correctly, right? Grumble, grumble, grumble. It does kind of defeat the point a bit. It's not like they're tied together in the way that Mass Effect is tied together, but I was hoping to see more little things we've done. I don't know, whatever. I'll stop bitching about it now. I needed to complain about that as well, just briefly. Just briefly.
A moment, Your Worship.
What's going on here?
What is that person doing in the bush? Bush boy. Hello.
Why
Gold.
doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on?
I don't know, Gold.
Maker, if something happens...
Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says.
I get
I
that.
told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
I don't know about that.
Good day to you.
And to you.
It's fine if you want to be a bit of a simp and offer to sleep in the barn. But I don't know if you should offer to let your child sleep in the barn. That seems a little off to me. What is this symbol? Looks dwarven.
Are the corpses still out there?
Oh. Okay, I suspect we have to come back when we've helped save the town, I guess. Oh, that's a... What the heck? Wait, what's going on here? There's a dead guy. What looks to be tarot cards, or maybe they're just playing cards. Can't really tell. The fact that they're... they could be either. And a map... This must be a reference that I am not getting. Why is there a man with a giant block... Why is there a dead man with cards and a giant block of cheese? What does that mean, exactly? Anyone? Even if... Oh, Death Root for the first time. I can't remember why we needed Death Root, but I know we did. I know you're not going to see this for quite literally months. But, wait, how many episodes do I upload a month? 40. Yeah, you're about 2.5 months away from this video. But when you see it, if you could let me know what the cheese boy means, I'd be appreciative, because I'm very curious. Oh, I have to go this way. It's got to be a reference to something. Is it a reference to Dragon Age lore? Is it a pop culture reference? I have no idea. Hey, maybe we'll find out during the mission, I guess. Mayor's house. Okay. Honey, I'm home.
The Inquisitor. Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood. Farewell.
I'm going to read your things first. The Anderfels are a land of shocking extremes. Do I care about this? No.
Your Worship, is there any way to stop the dead from rising?
I really don't like it when they call me, your worship.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper in the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
Until later.
Of course.
Gonna save the day, buddy. Don't you worry about it. Okay, where are we? Dun, 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 dun. Message board. Knowing this approach the dragon again. I've sent messages to the capital. We must wait for them to arrive. Meanwhile, we will dredge the lake for any sign of Henry at first light. One of my lambs went missing. Stripe on front right hoof. Disappeared west. Yes. Evening. Yes. Oh, yesterday evening. In Upper Meadow. If anyone spots Eddie, send for me. Don't let her sweet talk you into anything else. She knows what she did. Need rake? I will lend you one for 5 copers. Come see me. I also have wagon. Very good, but needs rep. You can have it. Just come take it away from Hom. Bring wheels. Cool. Draining the lake. Right, we're going to have to drain the lake to get to the thing. Right, that's all fine. I'm down for that. I understand. Needs must, you know. The problem is, I feel like a town like this must survive because of the lake. You know, I've seen fish all over the place already. There's boats down by the lake. Any town that is on a lake inevitably survives because of the lake. This is
see you eyeing Bianca Sparkler. Hands to yourself.
This is a time-honored tradition of like horror films with animals. You know, Jaws, and it's not a lake; it's the sea. But Lake Placid doesn't actually work here. There's a film I saw with Dolph Lundgren, and there's sharks in a lake. It's called Shark Lake, coincidentally. And the lake is necessary. It keeps the tourism coming in, but the sharks, it's spooky. And that kind of thing's been copied a billion times. The lake is always the lifeblood of a town, if the town is on the lake. Anyways, on the 8th day of blooming tide, 9:30 dragon, we fought the 5th blight. We remember the night the dam broke in, drowning the darkspawn in floodwater. I don't think that's meant to be the tune. We remember the cries that have swept away our families and good neighbours. We remember refugees who took shelters with us, also lost in the dark. We gave their souls to the Maker, beloved Andraste, guide them to his side.
I wouldn't worry. She's not my type.
Ha! And here I thought you were a man of refined taste.
For fine wine and literature, Varric, not for whatever that contraption is.
Contraption? Don't listen to him, sweetheart. His people are vilified for a reason.
You two, stop it. Hello, Sister Vaughan.
You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughan. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Oh, well, I suspected that will be me.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
Guess.
Until later.
Farewell.
Drain the lake to reach the bodies. That's a sentence and a half, innit? So, where are we going? Right, okay. Australian down there. Cool. That's the ally. That's low gain. Check up on Judith. Oh, the natural... Oh, what is that creature? Oh, that's cool. And that's the keep. All right, yeah, I want to go this. This way seems irrelevant to everything else, so we need to go that way if we can. Not really sure how. God doesn't care if you're praying, you're gonna die anyway. Boop, 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 boop. It's not my favourite song I've ever written, I'll be honest. It's not a very nice song. Prayer brings comfort to people, and that's all that matters. I'm sure back in my edgelord childhood, I was all, oh, I'm an atheist because I'm intelligent, and if you're religious, you're stupid, And whilst I might not believe in religion now, that's not really the point. And yes, religion has caused many problems, but lots of things have caused many problems. At the end of the day, if something can bring hope and joy to people, who might have an issue with it, really, you know? Would I want to be with someone who's crazy religious? No, but that's hardly important either. I'm sure they wouldn't want to be with me either, so that's fine. This is very nice. It's big. I mean, it's nice in a... Definitely monsters in the area. What is that in the distance? What is that in the middle? Is that just a terror? Yeah. Haunting looking things, aren't they? Excuse me. I like the idea of the mission for this place. Drain the lake to reveal the old town that they had to move from because it got taken over by the Darkspawn. Are the Darkspawn going to be under the water? And then into the old caves to find a rift that's spewing these creatures in here? All very cool stuff. You're a frozen nerd. You got eviscerated, son. You cheeky little... It was a pointless thing to do, but goddamn, you may as well let me finish. Nobody ever lets me finish. Oh my god, just target the creature right in front of me. Why would you think I want to target the one that's a million miles away when I'm a melee rogue game? Numpty. Oh, exciting news, actually. I only just remembered to mention this. So, actually, as of right now, as in when I record this video, we don't actually know when Veilguard is coming out. There are theories, but we don't know for sure. But there is a release date getting released tomorrow, on the 15th. So, there's a release date trailer coming out. And I suspect not by the time you next hear from me, but at some point in the next couple of episodes, I will be able to say when the sequel is coming out. And that won't be important to you folks, because you'll already know that information, because you'll have found out ages ago. But shush. It'll be news for me, and I'm excited to know. Actually, it's really important that I know, because I need to be able to plan the uploads around it. The fact is, I'm probably not going to be uploading Veilguard on day one. I don't think there's enough time in the world, and I don't want to rush through Inquisition, in case that hasn't been blatantly clear after spending 20 hours in the Hinterlands. Why am I going this way, by the way? I have no idea. Let's keep going. Let's see what's down here. This is cool. But I don't want, when Veilguard is coming out, to change how I play this game. I'm just going to play this game and enjoy it the way I usually would, right? Whoa! Oh god. That scared the life out of me. So, look! They never give me skin. Nobody gives me skin.
Varric,
That's so rude.
You've seen this red lyrium before, yes?
Wish I hadn't.
Do you know if a mage could access its power?
Don't go there, Sparkler. Don't wonder if it's useful. Don't even think about it. Just stay far away and hope none of it gets to your stupider cousins back home.
Where are these nugs coming from? I'm not seeing another way around, so I'm guessing that is something for future me to enjoy, and current me must instead suffer. I just see. I have no idea. It's like entering like a primordial forest when you exit into this area. It's pretty cool. Okay, anyways, let's sweep down to the south, I guess. Ooh. Sparkler's a great name for Dorian. He's a bit of a firecracker, isn't he? Look at it. Look how pretty it is. Thank you. I just wanted some skin. I don't even know why. I have no good reason to want the skin, but I want it anyway, okay? Stop judging me. I guess we're heading there next, realistically. I really like the Astrariums, so... And we get some good loot. God knows it's my turn, because I think me and Varric have probably suffered the most. Dorian and Blackwall have been pretty well equipped. Me and Varric get left behind a little bit. The problem with Varric is we need to keep Bianca leveled up. And someone mentioned to me that... the problem with Varric is that no matter... Even if you upgrade Bianca with every single item you can possibly get, right? A high-level crafted bow will always be better than Bianca. Like, she doesn't scale enough, essentially, to, like, keep up with a proper bow. Am I going the right way? Yes, if I don't know where to go, which is the case. I feel like there's a pathway somewhere around here. I mean, on the mountain, it looks like there is. Like there, you know what I mean? Maybe I need to go down and around. This doesn't feel right.
I'll come out when it's safe.
Alright. How is this so fluffy? Alright, I don't think I've been down this way. No, I haven't. Okay, cool. And did it again. One day I'll get something new on that beat so I don't do this constantly anymore. Let's go... left. Landmark, cave, and hopefully Astrarium. A wooden facade has been erected at the mouth of this cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Okay. The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from that travelling merchant. They didn't even see it coming, but I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come and get me. It's a lovely cave. Hello. Oh, there's several. I'm not gonna... Oh!
We don't have anything you want, so just keep on walking.
I'm not here to hurt you guys. I'm here to be friends. Also, there's obsidian here, so screw you. You don't get to tell me what I want. Mosaic piece, 1 out of 12. Oh, God. Unless there's a really good reason to get those mosaic pieces, that might be one of the things I don't do. Because I don't think there's a way to easily find them. So I think I would have to...
5 more dead last night. We'll not be able to hold out much longer.
What do you mean 5 more dead? There's only 2 of you. You can't have 5 more dead when there's 2 of you left. Oh, 80% of us died like last night. I guess we won't survive that much longer. See how little sense that makes? I should go to Crestwood, you numpties. There's a village nearby. I feel this wrapped around in the exact same place I was trying to avoid. That looks like a fort to me, so that is where we're going to go to get access to the dam. Isn't it shocking that there's no werewolves in this area? Or in the last? It's so werewolf coded. You know what I mean? Actually, I think that's probably going to... Yeah, okay, I'm going to go this way. I think that probably takes me down to the fort, so let's go this way first. Ah, so werewolf coded. I've not really been talking about film lately, if I'm honest. So, as you know, if you've been watching through my Dragon Age playthroughs, I've been doing this like 365 film challenge thing, right? I try to watch 365 films in a year, and it was going really well. I hit like 210 or something like that. And I haven't watched a film in about 2 weeks, if not longer. I don't know what happened. I just hit this wall where any desire to do so has just, boop, it's just gone. And I've kind of gone back and forth on it. To some extent, I'm a little frustrated that I did so well. I got so far into it. And then stopped. On the other hand, it's nice just watching films because I want to watch films. You know what I mean? And especially with this new job stuff going on, I don't really have the time anymore to guarantee watch a film every single day.
Venatori.
Well armed, even for them. Let's be careful.
Oh? Okay. Well-armed Venatori. What if I just claim them in the name of the Inquisition? Falon Din sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Falon Din refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but could not live where Falon Din walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you, who also has no fear of night. Falon Din accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who therefore after helped Falon Din guide the people through the passage of the veil. Got with some stuff here, right? It's a camp. It's Drakestone over there. Hear voices. Venatori Zealot. Stop the zealot, stop the zealot, stop the zealot. Stop him till he stops moving. Oh, we did that one, weirdly enough.
Someone help!
The gentleman. I knew that. I didn't walk into it. My spell took me into it, and I knew I was about to get whomped by it. Cheap little. You guys good? The warrior! Alright, calm down. Oh, look at the doggy! Hello? What's this? Ignore the terrifying cage right next to it. Just look at the doggy! Get your priorities in order, folks. Oh, there's people hanging up as well. This is not a nice area. Cave over there. Let's grab the Astrarium first. But not a lovely area full of hoppy beans. I don't know what a hoppy bean is, but it sounds like a pleasant thing. Alright, here we go. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I basically stopped. And it's okay. Back to like one film a week. Da da da. Dun dun no. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, this one's dead easy. It looked dead easy, but I have to make sure. Dun 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 dun. The fact that these are so much easier than Stormcross ones makes me think maybe I came here a bit late. What is that anyway? It's like a gladiator fish? Referred to as Chaos in common parlance, the constellation Chaos is thought to represent the old god Zazikel. These stars have often been depicted as ill omens. Thus, in the Tower's Age, a movement within the Chantry sought to change the constellation to a representation of a dove. It did not gain traction. According to folklore, the priest behind the effort fell from a bridge and died shortly after Divine Joyous 2 made the decision against her. I maintain this never actually happened. There's nothing more than astrological superstition. Oh, that's what they always say. Until you're shoved off a bridge. It's all fun and games until someone pushes you off a bridge. Can I not like get fired somehow? No. Wait, if I attack? No, it doesn't work. If I attack something, it's the best way to light up a building. Where's a nug? Give me a nug. Ooh! That isn't Drakestone, it's Veridium. Cool. I feel like every area has at least one thing it introduces for the first time, you know? Oh!
There might be something here.
Might
Better
be.
take a closer look.
But I saw something else. Okay. Getting closer. It's on the left. Ah, goes all the way around. Cool. Dum, dum, hum, 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 hum. Oh, it's a ball. Antivan Sip Sip. Careful, this one's mean. Attic raised mean. Like Bort. Wait, what's Bort's evil twin called? Well, Bort. Popular among highborn who wish to seem dangerous, but more at home grasped by the neck by those who actually are. Cool. Where's this taking me? Do I want to go back that way? Do I want to go that way? I have no idea. Let's see what's outside here. We've got nothing but time, baby girl. Nothing but time. Look at that. And look at this. It's a wyvern. That concerns me slightly. 3 armored, powerful wyverns together. Should I be worried? I'm a little worried. Oh my god, attack! Oh, I didn't have it. I'm an idiot. Finding myself slightly frustrated with the lock-on in this game, especially here because wyverns, as we've seen in the past with dragon things, not the wyverns though, they have multiple places to hit, right? I can aim for the head or the body. They've both got like health bars, even though they share the health bar. And so that means I'm only fighting 3 enemies, but there's 6 targets, and my character cannot reasonably decide which one to hit. I think there's 3 targets per enemy actually, because there's a body one and a tail one by the looks of it. Bloody Nora. Ooh, epic stuff though. That's cool beans.
You know, Varric, I went to Kirkwall once.
Yeah?
Bit of a shithole.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one argues otherwise. That's just not necessarily a negative, you know. It's an interesting little area, this. I want to have a proper look. Let me just have a look at this first. That's not bad. Wait, is it identical? Is it literally... Oh, wait, I'm looking at the same... For God's sake, Connor. Oh, no, it sucks. Why does it suck? Yeah, well, it's just bad, isn't it? Wait, but it... Why is that level 9? Oh, level 9's tiny, that's why. Okay, never mind. It's rubbish. It's good to know. I'm so confused for a second. It's been a very long day, alright? But yeah, look, we've got the jewel stags, the little wyvern pool, with what looks to be a painting of maybe a wyvern above them. We've got these men slugging something along. I don't know, they look bloodied and beaten, with like a yellow sun above them. And over here, we've got a big one of them riding the stags. Are they antelope people? They don't look like people. To war. What an interesting little place this is. Just a little bit. Very curious. Very curious indeed. As curious as George. Cheeky little monkey. This game needs a photo mode. It's another one of those games where it's really difficult for me to get thumbnails. Like on episodes like today where we spend most of our time just wandering around, finding things and exploring. There's just nothing designed for a thumbnail. You know, it's a hard life, folks. People don't understand. The trials and tribulations that I go through. Life's so hard. Oh, God. Oh, anyways, yeah, so I had to record tomorrow's Best in Slot video today, and I picked today for some reason to do a video that took me like 7 hours. It was very stupid. Should have really just picked something a lot easier, but what are you gonna do, eh? Okay, this feels dead-endy. Oh, it is. Right, we go here and swing left. Try to get to this encampment. Swing, bada. It's a very cool area. I mean, it's obviously got the same atmospherics as Fallow Mire, but considering how many areas are on the game, I'm not surprised that they duel up a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's another desert area that's going to have the same atmosphere as the Forbidden Oasis. The Western Approach, I think it's called? Something like that. Numpty. Just don't be on fire. Like, I'm not on fire right now. I'm really good at not being on fire. Having spent most of my life, not all of my life not on fire, but most of my life not on fire. I just want to look at the tree, if I'm honest. It might be a little bit morbid, but it's cool. Do not like that bush, though. That's a cheeky bush. And also that might be the thumbnail, so I'll get a good view of it while I'm here. This is a rough place to live, to say the least. Right, we definitely need to go get that camp first. It's kind of place like part of me's like, yeah, I'd live there. You know, let's assume you're safe, right? You're not going to get eaten by bandits, as bandits are wont to do. You're perfectly safe, right? And you can live here in a little hut in the rain and the mist. And part of me is like, yeah, that sounds really nice. I love rain. I love mist. I love it when it's darker, you know. These things all suit me. I'm not trying to be edgy. It's just why I tend to like. I like the cold rather than the heat. Maybe we should just move to like Switzerland or something. But, so this feels very cheeky where I'm going right now. I think that's the route down. Yeah. To the, oh no, we're going. Oh, God only knows where I'm going, quite frankly. Going off track. But part of me like, yeah, it sounds great. I'd really enjoy that. Is that cheese? It's a shield. What? What? Wait. The Wedge of Destiny. The heck are you talking about? It's a shield. So where's black wall? Is it any good? Okay, let's have a look at this. 30% front defense, fine. A little bit more armor rating, but not enough to care about. 6% sunder when hit. That sounds bad. However, 15% heal 15% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Is that not really good? Am I swapping to the Cheese of Destiny? A good and colourful item for those who have hearty constitutions. This shield formed when a dragon shed her scales and fragments wafted on the soft and flavourful breeze into a dairy farm. Wielding it, Sir Jacques de Jamondere was unstoppable until he fought Parmesan, or dishonourably. His wistful last word as he lay full of holes. It was he who had failed, not the shield. Is this kind of what that question was? It? Nothing to say about that black wall. Nothing to say about what I've done to you here. I wonder if that's a reference to the cheese from earlier. It's cheese imbued with the scent of dragon scale, and that apparently makes it hardy cheese. Who knew? And it looks like that's why I came up here in the first place. This is why you explore, folks. Cheese. Not cheese in ages. I'm very excited about Friday. Well, Saturday, I guess. Get my cheese on. Gonna melt it over some chicken. Got some jalapenos to throw in there. It's gonna be great. I miss carbohydrates, though. I do start to miss carbs a little bit. I'm not like a super big carb boy in general. But for the last 15 days now, I've had 2 bowls of chicken a day. That's been it. It's a little bit mad when I say it like that. Is that camp this way? Camp should be this way. Yeah, it's a year or so. It is crazy when I say it like that. But it's funny how little I care. Other than occasionally wanting to mix things up. Hey, that's what cottage cheese ice cream's for, you know, as they say. Hey, careful with the fire, with the chip. We're not doing a fondue kind of thing. Keep it together, Blackwall. Camp should be just up this corner. Lovely jubbly. Oh, very close. That next influence is a big deal as well, so we definitely want to put some focus on that. And oh no, no, no! Let's nip up the hill and talk to Loghain, I guess. This isn't such a big deal to me. My concern is, wait, is this the wrong way? This feels the wrong way. Is it that way? No. No. My concern is that there'll be some important decision I've made, and that won't have carried over. You know? I'm pretty sure I don't go up here at all, by the way. Pretty sure this is just 100%. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. Can I get up here? I mean, I can. I'm not sure I meant to. No, I can't. Alright, back down the hill we go. I'm more concerned, like, a big decision we made with Morrigan. What about the, you know, the kid at the end of Dragon Age Origins and Alistair and all that? How much have we messed that stuff? Well, I've not messed up anything. I'm perfect. But how much has the game messed that up by kicking out my save file? I wish there was a way I could check. There might be a way I can check. We'll do it at the end of this video. I'm just gonna check something out. Highwayman Guardsman. Hello. How's that working out for you? Boop, 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 boop. That was really weird, actually. I had no idea what was going on there. Ah, folks. Life, eh? The things we do to look slightly better for a night out in a month's time. It's a month yesterday, I'm going out. Oh, booty pain. It's got to be up here, right? I think he's hiding out in a cave. I'm sure he's. Oh, no, there's a cave.
Should be inside that cave.
Dorian, you sounded super. That was like Aragorn at the end of Return of the King levels of weirdness. Oh, hey, Hawk.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
You should be a mage. Why are you a rogue? Stupid game. It's not as bad as like the likes of Mass Effect. Imagine you're playing Mass Effect and you lost all your choices. That would be depressing as whole hell. That would be a big deal. But it still sucks a little bit, you know. Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Tevinter. Possible the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the wall suggest otherwise. We've seen that in the Forbidden Oasis as well, at the very least.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
Warden Loghain McTeer. I believe we have a common cause, Inquisitor.
You know what's interesting about this? This is 3 games crossing over. Loghain from Dragon Age 1, Hawk from Dragon Age 2, and of course the Inquisitor from Dragon Age 3.
Most of your wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I believe so. After Hawk killed Corypheus, Weishaupt was content to forget the whole affair. If an archdemon can survive seemingly mortal wounds, why not Corypheus? I began to investigate. I found evidence, but no proof. And then, soon after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
I didn't believe it concerned you.
Yeah, that sounds like Loghain.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling is a portent, like crows circling the battlefield before the fighting. It tells the Warden that his time has come. First are the dreams. And then a voice whispers in the back of the Warden's head, just at the edge of hearing. And that is when the Warden goes down to the deep roads, to die with honor.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Thanks to Corypheus, I believe. If the Wardens fall, who will stop the next blight? That is what's panicked my brethren.
So, Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Yes. It's like an itch at the back of my mind. At times, it's barely there at all. But then I find myself starting to hum it under my breath. It is vile. I can understand why so many Wardens have gone mad from fear of it.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
Loghain doesn't quite look like Loghain used to. He's obviously, I mean, look, it's 2 games later, he was going to change. And a new console generation later. The eyes are still there, but Loghain in the first game had a very, like a weird, very, very jaunt face. So his cheeks were like inwards, and they've kind of bulked him out a little bit.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
A blight nearly destroyed Ferelden. A blight without Wardens to stop it might well destroy the world. Warden Commander Clarel proposed a ritual involving blood magic. A desperate measure to prevent further blights. When I protested the plan, called it madness, they tried to arrest me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It's an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Let's go.
He walked away dramatically, but he's still just standing here. I apologize if people do want to read this. Hopefully you can read that, or people who want me to read those out. But I do read them myself. I just skim very quickly. It's one of my very few skills in life, is skim reading. Speed reading, whatever you want to call it. Okay, well, we ran into Loghain again. We will see him again soon. I feel in my bones he might not make it out of this game alive, you know. I hope he gets like a bit of redemption after being a massive dick in the first game. But it's interesting that, I guess, canonically, he survives. I don't know, like, you don't need a hard canon with a game like this, right? I suppose. Where's that other Astrarium I saw? Is it down there? Yeah, so we'll go Rift, Astrarium, Rift, back to the fort. Plan? Plan. We've done this place pretty efficiently, I would suggest. God, I love efficiency. The Rift's at 3 Trout Farm. That's a very, very inefficient farm, however. 3 trout? Oh, I was going to show you something. What are you going to do with 3 trout, for God's sake? Alright, back to the main menu. Hopefully that's saved. There is something called the Dragon Age Keep, which I keep seeing pop up there. Okay, never mind, that's just kind of broke. That just kind of took me to a website. I thought it was an in-game thing. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a little disappointed by that, but we'll see what else has changed. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do a little research into what default options are picked, if it does pick the default options. I'm sure we killed Loghain. I'm 99% sure I killed Loghain. Put Alistair on the throne along... No, I didn't put Alistair on the throne. I put a thingy on the throne. Actually, that should have been a warning as well, because didn't they mention King Alistair? And Alistair's not king. It's, blonde lass I can't remember the name of. We didn't make Alistair king. It's all messed up, folks. I'm very sad about this. Oh well. I wonder if I can change it. I'll see if I can change it mid-playthrough. I strongly suspect not, because what's going to happen with Loghain now? You know... Either way, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.